Brett Goldstein plays Lewis, and Lewis is the drunk driver, ends up killing Jason Segel's wife. He shows up, and he is damaged. He is destroyed. Yeah. This incident has absolutely destroyed his life.
I came here to apologize.
He has made some overtures to both Jimmy and Jimmy's daughter. She actually comes and sees him.
I want to talk. How are you? That was dumb, I'm sorry.
He's obviously very, very sorry for what he's done. He's done a lot of work to improve, and Alice forgives him. They end up going out to dinner. They say, hey, we need to share this with Jimmy.
I just think we should tell my dad that we've been talking to you, Lewis.
Jimmy finds out, and then the last thing that I remember seeing is Jimmy goes to Lewis and says,
look, I forgive you. I don't want you to see my daughter anymore. I don't want you to see my friends. I need you to disappear from my fucking life.
We have talked about trauma.
Trauma is an incident or series of incidents that has a significantly negative impact on a person's life. And I don't think you can define it much better than that. Forgiveness here, I think, is really the key point. Alice genuinely and spontaneously forgives Lewis. And the scene is really important and very well acted, because she just kind of blurts out, I forgive you.
I wish I could change it. I wish I could go back and do it.
I forgive you.
What?
And then it's followed up with actions that clearly show that he is forgiven. We talk about forgiveness in therapy a lot. And I think a lot of people think that forgiveness is something that you give the person that has aggrieved you, that has harmed you. I don't think it is. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself to let go some of that hate, anger, emotional and psychic space that you're holding hostage from yourself because of that other person.
Yeah, what's the quote? It's like bitterness is swallowing poison and hoping the other person dies. I don't think it's bitterness, but it's something along those lines of...
The scene with Jimmy and Lewis, Lewis is clearly a damaged person. They show us all that. And the fact that Jimmy doesn't forgive him in the moment, or it says he forgives him, but it's clear he doesn't. It's not a genuine forgiveness. Hurts him. Even if Jimmy forgives him, Lewis's trauma, Lewis's pain isn't going away. The person whose trauma, whose pain is going to lighten a little bit would actually be Jimmy's. Getting to that place of forgiveness, letting some of that go, is a really important hallmark in recovery, and it's where a lot of work goes towards forgiving someone.
It's such a fascinating topic of if you are the aggressor, how do you forgive yourself? And I think about this a lot because I've done a fair amount of AA meetings at this point, but there's a lot of talk in there about having aggrieved people, and a big part of the 12 steps is going to everybody and making amends for the ways that you harmed them while you were drinking. And so I think about Brett, and it's like this would be something he would do as part of AA, is he would go back and at least make amends. Is forgiveness from your victim required for you to have forgiveness for yourself?
No.